Romulo, or CPR, was sort of like an influencer, as many of you are. When the war broke out in 1941, Lolo was in his early 40s and an established newspaperman. He was chief editor and publisher of Don Amado Reneta's chain of newspapers, and had just finished writing his most important works finished writing his most important works that very year. I Am a Filipino, which you see on the wall over there, and the series of articles that won him the Pulitzer Prize. The bombs fell on Manila in December 1941, and by Christmas, CPR was by MacArthur's side. Okay. Now, why would you want an influencer on your military staff beside you in Corregidor? Well, that's because Lolo was a skilled writer. And he could craft messages and present information to the public in a way that was both strategic and influential, just as today's influencers do. Lolo was a master at managing public relations and shaping narratives. As a child, I remember Lolo joke on some Sunday lunches about how he nearly drowned. We can see how small he is. As they waded ashore in the iconic photograph taken by Carl Middens. Lolo was, I would say he was about my height, fairly short, famously short. But what people don't know is that this iconic photo was made possible by CPR. How? The photographer's wife, also a famous journalist, wrote to him in New York to arrange MacArthur's personal order, to arrange for her husband to be the official photographer for the Leyte landing. Lolo then secured MacArthur's personal order that Carl Middens be one of the first to go into Leyte alongside the initial wave of armored tanks. This is the thing, people also don't know it was CPR who suggested to MacArthur that the phrase, "I shall return" will work better than "we shall return," because Filipinos would believe him if he gave his personal promise. By the way, this story is narrated by MacArthur's biographer, William Manchester, in his book, American Caesar. If you want the exact citation, please ask me to email you the link later. Anyway, I wanted you all to learn a little more about these men of integrity who inspired this beer. Many of you have already said you'll return to Romulo Cafe. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah? Well, we trust that you will fulfill your promise. And so right now, can I have my beer, please? We're gonna toast. Let's make a toast.